425. 425. Yes. You can say. Honorable Chairman sir, Member Secretary sir, advisors and bureaus, our CCO of the bureau, colleagues, representatives of various industries and corporates having joined us online, along with the representatives of our higher education institutions. So a very good morning to all of you, and thank you for being here, and welcome to this launch of the much awaited portal that is exclusively and dedicated for the cause of youngsters pass outs from rural and tribal belts of our country. So, very first of all, welcoming you all to this launch. Just to go back to why this portal exactly, it is the vision of our IRFs, our apex authorities who are very much here, our honorable chairman sir himself here, who is a visionary leader, along with our member secretary and our CCO, our advisors. They all believe into realizing the vision of the government, the policies that are actually to be executed and implemented at the level of AICTE into their realization. Though AICTE being a regulatory body has molded itself to act like a facilitator as well. So to ensure that the students from these marginalized areas or students from tribal belt, especially of our country and our villages exactly, do not remain deprived of the better job opportunity. So this portal and the manner in which it has been developed, that more will be elaborated by the CCO himself. But before that, the latest survey actually onto the higher education institution suggests that a total number of 42,343 higher education institutions are there in our country, out of which about 26,000, 60.56% of them are there into rural areas. And this constitutes the number of students that study and pass out from there. The fresh graduates, they constitute about 67% of our fresh and young force. So they do need the more job opportunities in comparison to those dwelling into the urban areas. The reason behind is that there are good networking, there are various networking sites available. Students residing into urban area are well connected. They remain well informed as well. So this dedicated portal actually has been developed for the people residing into tribal and rural belts to include them into the mainstream and ensure that this young population also becomes the income generating and contributes into the national income. So a little about the portal, that it has been designed in a very user-friendly manner and is accessible to students who may not have access to strong and high-speed internet and latest technology, but they too can access it, all because of the manner in which it has been designed and developed under the able guidance of the CCO or honorable leaders. So the more will be elaborated by the CCO sir himself. Our friends and corporates, friends from corporate industries who are very much present here are requested to go through this portal and post all the available job opportunities with them. This is our earnest request onto this portal, and also kindly suggest us what further can be done to make it more effective and more useful for the target group of the youngsters. So thank you. I will now pass on to the Chief Coordinating Officer, Dr. Buddha Chandrasekhar, to elaborate and kindly present and say more about this portal, please. Thank you.
Good morning, all. I thank everyone for joining this great initiative. The thought process started, when the day one Honorable Chairman Sir joined. He asked, are we addressing the concerns of village and tribal area students? That's where we started creating this. And we had lots of detailed discussions to come up with this portal, because language is also another barrier. for this particular kind of students. So we are so happy to say that we have enabled the multilingual so that they can select their choice of language and they can look into the requirements. And friends, as you all know that there are 6 lakh plus villages and tribal areas in our country. And and 67% students belongs to villages and tribal areas. The job opportunities and job market is quite limited for them. And the opportunities available for recent graduates are very, very thin. So as a result, many students are, becoming unemployment or struggling to find the employment after graduation, as well as, any other opportunities like skilling opportunities. So this become a major challenge, not only for themselves, for the entire country. So that's where AICT come up with this placement portal for rural and tribal area students, and where they can get extraordinary access to large scale MNCs as well as the MSCs and SMEs across the country, either in a virtual mode, or they can they can have a physical job and employment opportunities. This basically this gap is what we would like to fill in, and connected more than 4,000 plus industries already, and from tomorrow they will publish all their requirements. And we are not only serving online based or IT based, we are going more towards a gig based job opportunities. We are giving opportunities on the AutoCAD side, mechanical engineering, automobile engineering, automobile components engineering, electronics engineering, defense sector. We are covering the cement sectors, civil engineering infrastructure sectors. I think we are just trying to cover most of the opportunities where you can learn and and grow towards to the next level. So I thank our honorable chairman sir for this wonderful thought process, and I would like to I request our honorable chairman sir to share more thoughts on this wonderful placement initiative from AICT. Thank you, sir.
I think I will launch this first.
Sir. Sorry, share करना पड़ेगा sir.
We now request Honorable Chairman to kindly launch this portal.
वो ऊपर वाला हटा दो, बाहर क्लिक कर दो,
सब कुछ हटा दो। इनफैक्ट इस साइड में जो दिखाई दे रहा है सभी कुछ हटा दो। ये भी हटा।
Thank you.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you. I'm happy, very happy to launch AICTE placement portal for the institutions at the rural setting and also tribal areas. This placement portal for village or rural and tribal area students is a very powerful tool which can connect the aspiring job seekers to potential employees. So this is actually very much needed because many of the employers are not going to these remote areas in the country. There is a lot of talent in our village institutions, and as my earlier speaker highlighted, 67% of the students reside in these kind of institutions. So unless we make them employed, it's very difficult for us to convince other students to join those institutions. So this is with that intention, the portal will serve as a platform for connecting rural students to multinational companies and also companies in India and also the companies of medium scale MSDEs also, other industries. So there are jobs. Unfortunately, this connection is not there, so they are being left behind. So we need to create this job market, and economically also things are looking better now. Fifth largest economy in the world, and aspiring to become a third largest in the world. So unless all our students are given jobs, started earning, then next generation of students will actually look at them and join the technical and management engineering programs, both in diploma level, degree level, master's level, and PhD level. The portal is designed to be very user friendly and accessible to students who may not have access to high speed internet or latest technology. So if you have any problem also, please call us at the AICTE helpline. We will help you. It can also include features such as job listings, career advice, and networking tools. So soon we are also going to link this up with digital skill portal, which is the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, which is also provides many other opportunities, job opportunities for skilled workforce. And from today onwards, companies will also start listing their available jobs on the portal. So these job listings will be organized by location, industry, and skill level, allowing students to easily find opportunities that match their interests and qualification. A student for some job, he did not come all the way to either northeast or north part of India. He can find a job which is closer to his hometown and immediately start working. And the listings also include information on the job requirements, salary, and benefits, as well as any training or certification or any skilling programs that may be required to get the job. Career advice also will be provided through the articles, videos, and webinars through this portal such as job search strategies, interview tips, and career development. We have already asked every institution to have a mandatory placement. I think majority of them already have it, but some of the rural colleges don't have it. They should do this, and they should also train how to face an interview tips and skills required to face an interview. And so all these I think will become, and through this portal also, we will guide all the students in doing that. The advice can be tailored to the needs of rural students, addressing any unique challenges they may face in the job market. Networking tools can include forums, social media groups, virtual events where students can connect with peers. So we will also teach them how to use the LinkedIn to find a good contact to get a better job also. And these tools through which through this portal we are going to train you will also expand your professional networks and learn about job opportunities that may not be listed in the portal also. So that gives you a large number of opportunity for you. In addition to these features, the portal will also provide resources for employers who are interested in hiring rural students. So it's going to be so we are going to verify these institutions that what quality of teachers they are there, how their degrees are recognized through NBA accreditation, NIRF, and autonomy. All these through measures, we will also help the employers to identify good quality institutions where they can hire students. So this can also include information on the benefits of hiring rural students, because rural students have a lot of talent, unbiased, uncluttered mind, and they are very focused and studious. So tips on how to recruit and retain rural talent, and success stories from employers who have successfully hired rural students in the past. Today, we have also invited representatives of companies both multinational and India, like Salesforce, ServiceNow, Fitech, Medini, IDES. So I also suggest one more thing to our developing team. We will also go to companies which are already giving some placements also to come on our portal. Okay, so that the opportunity will be available at single source to all. Overall, this placement portal for village and tribal students has the potential to be a valuable resource for both students and employers. By connecting rural students with job opportunities and providing them with the tools they need to succeed in the job market, portal can help to create a more equitable and inclusive economy that benefit all members of society. I hope all of you will take advantage. More than that, I request you to also popularize this about this portal in the nearby colleges and nearby areas, students, so that all of them are being aware of this particular portal and maximum utilization should happen. This will soon be linked up with our internship portal, AICTE internship portal, which has 2 crore verified registered students already. 77,000 companies are there on our internship portal. But on the placement portal, at the moment, 2,000 plus companies have already shown an interest to join, and they will start posting the job profiles what they have soon, and another 2,000 already shown interest. That means close to about 4,000 companies have shown interest in this portal. So we are pursuing with the other 2,000 companies to also join this portal. So hopefully these numbers will grow in the times to come. And in addition to that, as I told you, we will also bring in other portal offering such job opportunities who are both private things are also on our portal. So at single source, all is available. With these few, I'm very, very happy today to launch this AICTE placement portal to help all the students across our technical and engineering schools in the country. Thank you. Namaskar. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Chairman, sir, for a wonderful detailed explanation about the thought process of AICTE on encouraging the students from rural and tribal areas to empower them with employment opportunities. One thing I would like to share that, it's not only about employment. We are going to the companies who's going to onboard. They are going to train, then give an employment. So they will first select you and then they will train you. They will assess you, they will train, and then they will give the employment. So this is a wonderful opportunity, kind of a opportunity for villages and tribal areas. As you know, India is going to produce a global citizens. So we are not only addressing the concerns only within our country. The students who is going to get trained from these rural and tribal area students, they can get an opportunity in MNCs, across the globe. So that's where we have called up representatives from MNCs as well as Indian-based companies and from various sectors. So first, I would like to invite representative from Salesforce. As you already know, Salesforce is a US-based company. Who is going to share their thought on as of now. Sir, can I request Salesforce representative to speak about this portal?
Thank you, sir. This is Shivkumar from Salesforce. Now, first and foremost, I would like to thank Professor Sitharam sir, Chairman of AICTE, Secretary members, Buddhaji, COO of AICTE, and my industry friends and academic fraternity. It's a thanks for this opportunity to be partner with the AICTE and working with the AICTE to provide a Salesforce technology, taking the technology to the ground level of the college students. So our association with the AICTE for close to 2 years now. With these 2 years, we closely participated in with their flagship program, which is virtual internship. Salesforce is offering 2 tracks in the virtual internship program, which is in a Salesforce admin and Salesforce developer. With that, we have actually trained around 100,000 students from past 2 years um, uh, across 2,000 plus colleges in the country. We need to, there is a lot to do for us. As Sir mentioned that 67% of the students comes from the rural background. It's give us a lot of opportunity for us to tap into more students. We closely associated with the ICT to work and reach those students to enable them in our technology. Happy to say that now from past 2 years, more than 5,000 plus students actually got a placement within our customers and partners ecosystem. So these numbers are a bit small in terms of compared to the opportunity exists in the market. So there is a huge opportunity for each and everybody to participate. Just want to give you a little bit background info in terms of what kind of a demand exists for Salesforce ecosystem. So there is a market research organization called IDC. So they came up with a report, and as per their report, Salesforce ecosystem is going to generate 1.3 million jobs by 2026. So that's a kind of an opportunity exists for each and every college and students to join our ecosystem. 1.3 million jobs by 2026 is not too far away from where we are now. So which is close to 13 million, 13 lakh plus jobs. This uh, noble idea of having a placement portal is actually helps industry like us as well, right? When we connect with the students, we enable them. So the last question is, what is the last mile connectivity for the students to connect with an employer? So I really thank AICTE team to come up with such a wonderful idea of creating this kind of a portal, which helps employers and as well as the students to get connected or through this particular platform. With that note, I'll probably thank again for giving this opportunity. We look forward to working with more students, more colleges in the country, and bring them to our ecosystem and provide as much as job opportunities. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now, I would like to introduce very fast growing company in the world, ServiceNow, which is a cloud computing platform to help manage digital workflows. I mean, the kind of a growth they are having is just unimaginable, and it is growing so fast. So we are interested to have our students, mainly from rural and tribal villages, to be part of your growth, sir. I request a representative from ServiceNow to share his thoughts.
You are muted.
Unmute कर लो.
Unmute yourself. Unmute.
You can also do.
Sir, please unmute yourself.
Am I audible now, sir? I'm sorry
Yes.
for the inconvenience.
When you just go back, you can see you fully. You're not seeing you. Your head is covered.
I'm on my iPad actually.
Okay.
You need to tilt your camera, sir.
I don't know.
Not need to
Yeah,
go
we
back.
can see.
Slightly go back.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much to the entire leadership at AICTE, industry colleagues and academicians who are on the call. There are a lot of things that Chairman Sir spoke about is pretty close to my heart. This has been my 35th year in Indian training and certification industry, working for ServiceNow for the last 4.5 years, spent about 18 years with Oracle. I also did a short stint with government of Telangana on a very passionate subject of how do we improve employability quotient of the students, primarily from the rural sector, or primarily or the tier two, tier 3 cities. In fact, I believe very strongly that the future talent and workforce in India is expected to come from smaller towns. This is a great initiative that the portal has been launched to focus more about how do we get the students from smaller towns to be employed. And I also personally believe that I don't think we have a problem of unemployment in India. And I always say this: the problem that we have is employability. And part of ServiceNow, we are doing a lot of work because, as Buddha sir said, we are the biggest problem statement that we have is we are not able to get talent who are trained and certified on ServiceNow platform. And we're trying to do whatever best that we could do to get these students into ServiceNow ecosystem. We also know that, in fact, we did a study along with Pearson, and the number of job postings in India that require ServiceNow platform skills grew about 39 to 40% in the last 1 year. In the last 1 year, we've posted close to about 16,000 job postings only on ServiceNow platform, and the highest has been from Bangalore. The demand for the ServiceNow skills has been in Bangalore. Most of our partner organizations with whom we work, they also, are on the same page that we really need to put in that effort to get students from the smaller towns. In fact, most of our partners, like say TCS or Cognizant or Accenture, they have now started their second largest ServiceNow practice centers in places like Coimbatore, in Indore, in Madhya Pradesh. They are now looking at setting up one in AP and Telangana as well. So the days are gone where we were looking at only Bangalore, Chennai, Pune, Hyderabad kind of a thing. There's a lot of demand that is coming in. And we really are doing our best to build that digital workforce to see, and we also put in a lot of effort on the underrepresented groups, and also, land jobs through experience-driven skill programmings and mentoring thing that we do. We all agree that the fastest growing economy in the world with an exponential workforce is in India. We also agree that there is a probably 20x demand for digital skills that India would require by 2024. We all agree that 1/3 of global IT workforce is in India. For ServiceNow, we are about 22,000 employees globally, out of which 20%, 22% of the employees are in India. So to address this problem of how do I build the gap between the demand and supply for ServiceNow skills, we launched a program last October 2022 called Rise Up with ServiceNow, which basically talks about getting 1 million people on ServiceNow platform across the globe. 30% of that is expected to come in from India. I really, really would want to work with AICTE, with Buddha sir and the entire leadership team of AICTE to get the students from every college focus more on tier 2, tier 3 institutions to get students trained and certified on ServiceNow platform. It's a huge funding that we are also putting in, and it's my personal belief that the students in especially tier 2, tier 3 are pretty talented, and I do travel across the country, interact with the students, very, very talented. It's just that they do not have an opportunity to get into this kind of programs. Last week I was in Guru Ghasidas Vishwavidyalaya in Bilaspur. I've never visited Bilaspur in my life. That was my first time. But when I interacted with those 400 students, wow, the kind of the response that has come in, all that they were talking about was, sir, how do I build my talent? What is the kind of jobs that are available in the market? How do I apply for any of your kind of programs? We are fully committed and we would want to take up this program. So I know there's not much of time, but then the initiative that AICTE has to have a placement portal largely targeted at tier 2, tier 3 students and also for the tribal students is really, really remarkable, and ServiceNow would want to work and contribute to your cause, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for encouraging and giving opportunity to our rural and tribal area students. Now I'd like to switch towards the other side of the coin. As you know, Honorable Prime Minister wants to make our country as an electronic manufacturing hub for the entire world. So as the company called Fitech, they are a Make in India electronic manufacturing company, industry in Bangalore, and giving huge opportunities to the students. And I request the representative from Fitech to share his thoughts. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I am really grateful to Chairman sir. All my regards to AICTE team for launching such a beautiful portal of placement. I am connected with AICTE since last 2 years through the internship program because of Buddha sir. And we have trained approximately a good number of students. So as everybody is now talking about semiconductor industry. So we are basically very good in software management and software services, like my friend from Salesforce and my friend from ServiceNow. We are very good in software industry, but we are not good in designing the products here in India. So for that, we are basically Fitech Embedded is a company which is having 100% based out in Bangalore, Germany, and we have our technology partners from Germany, US, and we are approximately 35-year-old company, which is manufacturing system on modules and single board computers. So system on modules and single board computers means when you have the calculating power,
Ajay, I'm
you,
very good.
you
How are
can
you?
design.
We're just sending you
Hello.
the data. We're just sending you the data. Ajay,
So
and
you
what
can,
about tomorrow? What are you planning?
I think somebody is there on the call. Yes. Hello. Can you listen me properly? Everybody can
Yes.
listen me? Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So, yeah, thank you very much. So, as I was telling about system on modules and single board computers, so using this, basically you must have heard of SoCs, system on chips. So the next level is making a board for it. So you can call us as a motherboard manufacturer, but we are designing the core of the, means if it is a car, you can just understand we are designing the engine. So we are basically taking the talent from the electronic industry, from mechatronics guys, from mechanical students, civil engineering students earlier. But now as AICT has launched a portal for placement for taking care of the students from the science background, we are interested to start basically lot of projects, lot of programs for the students coming out from the rural or tribal belt who are, because brain is not somebody's authority that it can come from only from IITs. It can come from any part of the world, because brain is the product which has been given by us from the God, and we don't know where it is lying. So we have to search for that diamond and get it out from the science colleges, from other different colleges, train them, make them aware, make them understand that what is going on. So more and more number of things we are going to design and develop. Our country is going to have more number of IPs in electronics. Basically, electronics is a field which is being used by all the verticals. Means if somebody asks me that what is your company doing, I used to tell that I'm from coffee machine to a rocket. We are implementing electronics in that. Means if you go in your kitchen and it is an IoT enabled coffee machine, we are there. If you go to an airport where you are having 4-door enclosures or these type of things, we are there. And if you go to rocket and Chandrayaan, their driver, lot of different things are there. So, but these different things, as my friend was saying about that, people in India are very brainy, very brilliant, and we will be the force engine to drive the economy of world in coming time, because we are the people who are most versatile. We learn the things very fast, we try to implement things very fast. So as everybody is knowing that semicon is going to rule the world in coming time, and India will be the major player, and we are very grateful to AICT and all my partners that we are going to join our hands and train the India and make India the leader in the world. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for giving opportunity to all our 67% of village and tribal area students and institutes. And now I would like to move towards Autodesk, because it's a very different kind of a software which can be accessed or can be utilized by architects, builders, engineers, designers, manufacturers, 3D artists, production teams. I think it can generate mass employment across the country. So that's where we are focusing. So this is again another dimension, so we would like to make sure that, not only we cover the ITES services and electronics. So now we are slowly shifting towards the core engineering students. I would like to request representative from Medini, who is the authorized, industry for Autodesk training in India, to share his thoughts.
Good morning, one and all. Thank you, Honorable Chairman, sir, and the Chief Coordinating Officer, Dr. Buddha, sir. It's a privilege to be part of AICT. From last 2 years, we are supporting for internships, and most of our students have placed worldwide. We are only into core engineering, civil, mechanical, electrical, and allied branches. We are supporting mainly on BIM, Building Information Modeling, which is the most important tool which has been creating a boom in the core engineering construction industry, as well as on the other side, mechanical, we are working on product design and manufacturing, which includes 3D printing, designing, and manufacturing using different automation work. We are supporting the institutions on other side by connecting them to many of the MNCs also, uh, changing them with the professionalism through the internship portal provided by AICTE, which is helping a lot to connect directly to the students. And I'm very happy and thankful to AICTE that they have introduced this placement portal, as most of the students from rural are adopting civil engineering, mechanical, because they are more interested in that. And with this, we want even to support rural industries to provide the latest technology with no cost in association with AICT. Not only Autodesk, we are supporting on other products like Autodesk, Bentley, PTC. So there are many other products also which will help the students to get access not only at their college, but they can work at their home also. So it can be accessed any frame, anywhere, anytime. And this will help them to get connected with industry worldwide and understand what is the requirement of world. So this is helping them, and as well as the rural industry, wherein rural locations, and we want to convert the rural people also to work online. So there are opportunities which they can use work from home. So it is not necessary that they have to go somewhere. They can, even from core engineering, civil, mechanical, electrical, the people can work from their rural place. And as we all know that the Bharat is changing into digitalization, every location is having a good connectivity of internet, all the facilities, so the people can easily work from anywhere. So once again, thank you, the AICT team, for initiating this placement portal. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. So now, as you talking about, the digitization, so I would like to move towards a very interesting company, because we as a government of India, Minister of Education, we identified the future technologies and was to give upper hand, to all our youth, from rural and tribal areas. So that's where we have focused on AI analytics, blockchain, cloud, digital twinning, IoT interaction. I think, this is again another game changer. And as you know, Industry 4.0 and 5.0 is more focusing more on the digital twinnings and IoT kind of devices, where blockchain also plays very major role. And we are very fortunate to have an association with information data systems, which we call as IDS, where we have initiated Bharat Blockchain Yatra along with them. And they are touching each and every college in the country and enabling and empowering the students on the digital technologies, including the blockchain, AI analytics, artificial intelligence, cloud, digital twinning, etc. So I request the representative from IDS to share his thoughts.
So good afternoon, everyone. And first of all, I would like to congratulate the leadership at AICTE, Sitharam ji and Buddha ji, for bringing an initiative which bridges academia and industry in terms of the matchmaking, because we need industry is growing very rapidly, and as Buddha ji highlighted, we are associated with AICT NEET for last couple of years, and indeed our association in terms of taking Web3 and blockchain to the corners and nook and corners to the country became very successful, because today we have built a Bharat blockchain network. And when we pitched this 2 years back to Buddhaji, he outrightly saw the kind of potential it has. And I think having such person who understands industry in that role also makes our lives at industry very easy to easily penetrate with academia. And today we are working with 130 plus academic partners across 15 states. And as Buddhaji highlighted, we are doing this Bharat Blockchain Yatra. And one interesting thing I want to highlight is, as part of Yatra, we are traversing across 18 states, and we are hosting a couple of blockchain based events where we are taking the government regulators and industry practitioners from Web3 and blockchain space to talk and address the next generation students who will be working on this technology in next couple of years. And one amazing thing which I observed throughout this yatra is we visited one college in Salem, okay, Knowledge Institute of Technology, and one college in Ottapalam, Kerala, okay, Jawaharlal College of Engineering, and then in Coimbatore, Kumar Guru. So one point I saw is compared to Tier 1 talent, there is more enthusiasm and vibes coming out saying they want to make their potential come out, and the kind of questions asked or the kind of interest from the students to grab the opportunities is very high in tier 2 tier 3 areas than tier 1. And I think I request again, as I resonate with what all other industry partners or industry stakeholders highlighted, we have amazing talent, enthusiastic talent in tier 2 tier 3 areas. It is just that they don't get the positioning to showcase themselves or showcase their talent. And with this portal, that will become a new normal where the tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 is no longer a hierarchy, rather it becomes a flat one. So I think with this portal, every student in the nook and corners of India, if they have talent, they get a level playing field to grab industry opportunities. And I'm thankful on behalf of industry to the efforts of AICTE. And see, again, IDS is a multinational company. We work with multiple central banks, governments, and corporates across 9 industry verticals, working on various blockchain projects. And we are positioned as enterprise blockchain leaders. And we closely work with Hyperledger, Hedera, Polygon, Near, various protocols, leading protocols. And what we are also interestingly doing is we are creating Bharat Blockchain University Industry Cluster. And as part of this, 14 applied blockchain centers are being set up across the country, which are domain specific. Okay, now to give you an example, we have SIDTM, Symbiosis Institute of Digital and Telecom Management, and we are bringing the Department of Telecom, Telecom Sector Skill Council, IDS and SIDTM together, and the ABC at SIDTM will focus on nurturing the students, not only on the tech side, that is blockchain, but also on the domain side. So like that, SRM Chennai is hosting a ABC for automotive sector. VIT AP in Andhra Pradesh is focusing on the e-governance and supply chain management. So like that, every state or every tier 2, tier 3 areas has certain local industries. And what we are trying to do is not just penetrating the technology to the corners, but also identify the local industries and nurture. So this way we are aligning the talent, the local industry and academia and industry together, so that India will become a leader in Web3 space by 2025. And in last 2 years, with support of AICTE, NEET and Ministry of Education initiatives, we upskilled 30,000 Indian engineers in Web3 space through our LMS, Learning Management System. So I think we are very short in terms of the target. We actually pitched it to Buddhaji. By 2027, we want to upskill 500,000 students in blockchain space. Because again, for your inputs, today, India has third largest Web3 and blockchain talent in the world. And we are just behind US and China with little numbers. And we are now working with various blockchain industry leaders, blockchain companies as our partners. Even our competitors are our partners in terms of this initiative to enable the next generation engineers. So what we are trying to do is we will leverage this placements portal. It's not just IDS, but the whole blockchain companies we are associated with us will list their job opportunities on this placement, and we will take that lead, and we will make sure the tier 2 and tier 3 students get or grab the opportunities globally. So thank you so much for this opportunity. And again, special thanks to Buddhaji. He always believed in us and supported us in terms of penetration. And there is no seeing back now. We are growing rapidly and looking forward, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for giving opportunity, because this Web 3.0 space is AR, VR, MVR, and and all this, I think, is going to be a future digital initiatives across the globe. So let us encourage all our rural and tribal area students to to take these opportunities. I thank you very much, and now I will pass it on to BM Tiwari ji for a vote of thanks.
Thank you, sir. I'm privileged to have been offered to present vote of thanks of the meeting, which is being chaired by the Honorable Chairman, sir. So, Honorable Sir, many thanks to you for your very valuable presence here, your guidance, your blessings always. And today, we see your vision being realized in terms of this unique portal having been launched today. So, thank you, sir. Thanks to our MS sir also, he was here. Our advisor sir, our advisor Mamta ma'am just left. She was here. Their cooperation every time that motivates us and encourages us. And sir, the force behind this creation, I would say, our honorable CCO, Dr. Buddha Chandrasekhar sir, who conceptualized, in fact, this portal with the team. Many thanks to the team members who are very much present here, our technical team, our developers. And then finally, this is one side, but the other side, actually, the success of all this portal obviously depends on to the very active contribution from our members from the corporate industries. So many thanks to all the members of the corporate industries who are present here. Without your active cooperation and support, this dream cannot be realized. So first of all, I would name Mr. Shiva Kumarji from Salesforce. Many thanks, sir, for being here and assuring your cooperation contribution for this cause. And then subsequently, we have Mr. Bhaskarji from ServiceNow. Many thanks, sir. Sri Arun Kumar Singhji from Fitech. Thank you, sir. And from Medini Technologies, we have Sri Pradeep Kallurji, representative from IDS who just spoke, Mr. V. Arvind. Thank you so much. I have seen you. And finally, the team again. And I see, and we are all happy to see large number of participation from our higher education institutions. And I'm hopeful they may be mostly from the area that we are focusing today, the tribal belt and the rural area. Their large number of presence makes us proud and makes us confident that this initiative of our leadership is going to achieve its aim, its objectives. So thank you everyone for being here. With this, we just wind up today.